If you take care of your mind, you take care of the world. Good evening, everyone. I am Meenakshi Soi, an educational psychologist and the school counselor of Springdale Senior School. As we all know that World Mental Health Day is celebrated on 10th of October every year. Today, we are going to discuss about this issue at length and we will understand how to keep ourselves strong even in the tough times. So let's try to understand this topic at length via PowerPoint presentation. So mental health awareness. As per World Health Organization, there is no health without mental health because mental health matters a lot. So what exactly is mental health? This question will be there in your mind as well. So it is the way we think or feel about ourselves and what is going on around us and how we cope with the stresses of life. See, we all have different types of stresses in our life. It can be anxiety, stress, grief or depression. And having a sound and balanced mental health will help us to deal with these stresses. So good mental health is very, very important and vital for learning and life. So the question which arises in our mind at this age is why mental health is required during this age? So it is basically for three more important reasons. To enjoy and develop positive relationships with the families, friends and community, we need good mental health. And good mental health in childhood provides a foundation for positive mental health and well-being, not only now but also in the future. And the research says that those children who are mentally healthy are able to use better coping skills appropriate to their age to manage their feelings and deal with difficulties. So most of us, whether it's you and me or the parents, we all experience mental health difficulties at some point in our life. And it is completely normal to go through a period of difficulty and then improve. So what kinds of mental health difficulties do children experience? As you know, we are at this age, this question usually arises in our mind, why do we need mental health at this age? So basically, children's mental health difficulties are generally classified into two. What are those? Internalizing and externalizing. अब internalizing mental health difficulties क्या होती है? Let's understand. So what are the features, which are associated with children's internalizing difficulties? It includes the following. You must have experienced at times nervousness, anxious, anxiety, excessive worrying at times, pessimistic thinking. Pessimistic thinking is nothing but your negative thinking, withdrawn behavior. And sometimes at this age, we also face pure relationship difficulties. And kabhi we also have the feeling of isolation. So these are the feelings which are internal and which we do not depict to the outsider world. So what are those difficulties which we face and which can also be observed by the people around us? Sometimes you must have observed among your friend circle that children face challenging temperament. And this is actually visible from the other's point of view. And at times there are children who face problem solving skills. They cannot cope up with the problem the way they really want to. Why is this so? Because they are feeling mental health difficulty and attention difficulties, hyperactivity, oppositional behavior and aggressive behavior. And you must have observed in your friend circle there are your friends who does not like to be told what they really have to do. They don't like following rules. अगर ऐसा कुछ behavior आप witness करते हो around in and around your area, then it is a indication that yes, this particular child is facing any sort of mental health difficulty. So now we know the features which are associated with mental health difficulties. Now the most important question is, what causes these mental health difficulties? There has to be a causes also, right? So this diagram, it shows the various psychological, biological and social factors which affects children's mental health. And any of these factors can either have a positive or a negative influence on a child's mental health. For example, self-esteem. It may be high or low among children, and it directly has an impact on one's mental health. Family circumstances also proves to have a major impact on the mental health of the child. आपने देखा होगा, there are families who are very supportive and उनके बच्चों की mental health is comparatively very strong and they are very positive. They always hold a positive approach towards life. And you must have also seen the friends of yours जिनकी families का जो circumstances है, it's not that good as expected. It's not that cordial, separated families, and conflicts in the families. Such children will definitely face mental health difficulties. So what are the risk and protective factors? Risk factors are those factors which increase the risk of children experiencing poor mental health, and protective factors are the ones which strengthens a child's mental health well-being, making them less likely to develop mental health difficulties. So risk factors or protective factors क्या होते हैं at this age? So at the level of the child, the risk factor can be a difficult temperament, having a low self-esteem, having a negative thinking lifestyle. But when it comes to the protective factors, it can be, protective factors are the ones which enhances our mental well-being. So under this, the children who have very easygoing temperament, who have very good social and emotional skills and optimistic coping style, they will have a good mental health. So when it comes to the family, as I previously shared, family plays a major role in one's mental health. So if you observe disharmony in families, instability or breakup families or conflicts in families, and the children who have parents with mental illness, they are at high risk of having mental health difficulties. And on the other side, the families which provide stability and where there is harmony among the members, the children who have supporting parents and with strong family values, those children will have a very good mental health. And school also plays a major important role. And in the school where the students will feel peer rejection, those children are at high risk of having mental health difficulties. And the school which provides a positive climate to the children and a feeling of belongingness and connectedness, those children will have a strong mental health. And life events is another factor. अब life events क्या होते हैं? You must have seen, in the surroundings of yours, the children जिनकी families में emotional trauma है, या death of a family member है, those children will definitely face mental health difficulties. And on the other side, the children who are blessed with caring adult, who have support available 24/7, even at critical times, those children will have strong mental health. And towards the right, we can see the protective factors which will strengthen our mental health, and towards the left, we can see the risk factor which actually weakens our mental health. So now we know that features क्या associated है, mental health exactly होती क्या है, what are the features associated, and what are the causes which are leading to this mental health difficulties. Now we are all geared up to know the answer, because today we are here to know, अगर हमारी लाइफ में कोई mental health difficulty आती है, what skills do you need to possess to overcome this mental health difficulties. So let's understand that as well. So strategies for good mental health. How to cope with stress. A very important thing which we are here to understand. See, each person has their own experience with stress and can find relief in different ways. So when tackling with stress, it's a good idea always to start small with manageable steps and then to build from there. First and foremost, stay aware of your body and its reaction to stress, because anxiety and stress can be your body telling your brain that yes, something is wrong and it needs to be addressed. So listening to your stress levels will help you to identify stresses in your life, as well as you can see your own progress. So next important tip is find tools that work to reduce your stress. So whenever you encounter any stressful situation, we must always keep one thing in mind. Everyone is different, but many people find relief in different tools like meditation, light exercise, or indulging in hobbies. And rest and take care of yourself. Take time to talk to yourself in order to deal with the stress. Your health is important and everyone needs a break sometime in our life. Stay engaged. This is one of the important tool or a tip which even the research has shared. A person who's occupied more and more in the activities which interest him or her the most, that person will feel less stressed. So the more you are engaged, the lesser you will feel the stress and the more you will feel mentally healthy. So strategies for good mental health. So some good coping skills include meditation and relaxation technique, and this is one of the most experimented technique so far. So deep breathing exercise, inhale and exercise will prove to be very beneficial at this age. Engaging in physical activity. These days, we must have observed that we are lacking in exercise, but exercise is one of the important coping skill to combat any mental health difficulties. Good social support system. Yes, a child with a supportive family and cooperative friends will definitely have a good mental health. As I already mentioned, hobbies like listening to music, painting. These days, during the lockdown, everyone has become chefs. So indulging in cooking, reading books will also help you to improve your mental health. Proper nutrition and adequate sleep. No doubt this is an important skill which needs to be incorporated, but we are lacking on these days. So having a nutritious food also has an impact on our brain, and yes, the more nutritious food we have, the less chances that we face mental health difficulties. And adequate sleep is highly required. A sound sleep plays a major role in balancing our mental health. Time for self, as I already mentioned, you must have time for your own self, wherein include more and more recreational activities. And these skills will definitely help you to overcome your mental health difficulties and will help you to strengthen your good mental health. So always follow this. Whenever there is a problem, slow down, keep calm, be positive. Take it easy, because there is no person on this planet who does not face stress. We all do face stress. Alright? So just take it easy. Unplug from your worries. Enjoy life. I always tell to my students, we are blessed with this one beautiful life, so enjoy it to the fullest. Have fun, breathe, relax, go outside, and yes, don't forget on meditation. Do meditate. And as you can see the picture, the smiley picture in the box, always keep smiling and be happy in your life. See, I have also shared 3 to 4 quotes which I feel you must apply in your daily life, because sometimes a quote can also bring a major transformation in our lives. See, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So be strong enough, be so strong that when you will start feeling superior about yourself, you will also give the message to the people around you. Yes, I am that person who can face any challenge in our life, and yes, I can do it. So don't make a permanent decision for your temporary emotion. In case if you are facing any sort of problem today, it does not mean that it is going to last long forever. So your emotion is just a temporary, and your decision should never ever be based on this temporary emotion. Always consider every day, each and every day as a new day, and every new day is another chance to change your life, and it's so beautiful. So stay happy, stay healthy, be strong, and follow the tips shared with you in today's webinar, and always rise and shine in your life. So on this day, the pledge we take here is we support mental health awareness. So may God bless you and have a great mental health forever in your life. Thank you. And with this, we will wind up today's webinar. Thank you so much for attending today's webinar, and God bless. Thank you.